What's going on, all my Spider-Man fans? To let you know real quick, if you haven't been following me on Twitter, I am this close to getting my way to screen Spider-Man No Way Home that comes out officially next Thursday. I'm this close. I'll find out Saturday, hopefully. So if you've been following me on Twitter, this is my link if you care. I want to see this movie bad before the world, so I don't get it spoiled. In the meantime, it's the week before Spider-Man No Way Home, so of course, let's talk about where it all started, Spider-Man Homecoming. So here's my review for Spider-Man Homecoming right now. Enjoy. Spider-Man Homecoming. So Spider-Man Homecoming is the 16th movie in the MCU. Damn, 16 movies. Spider-Man's solo outing in the MCU starring Tom Holland, and it's a movie good. But it's a pretty fun summer movie. You know what you're getting yourself into. It comes out next Friday, and come on, it's the movie that's gonna kick off July with Spider-Man. We all love Spider-Man. I feel like Tom Holland was the perfect cast in this movie because I feel like if you loved him as Spider-Man in Civil War, you're gonna like him more in this movie because it really shows him how I'm juggling his double life as Peter Parker. It's not an Iron Man movie. Put it like that. I just literally saw the movie like 10 minutes ago, and I'm telling you right now, Iron Man's only in the movie for about probably 15 minutes total. So Iron Man's in the movie where he needs to be in the movie, so everyone's just like, oh, it's Iron Man, just go take over the movie. He's not, trust me. Iron Man's only in it when he needs to be in it. This movie is really all about Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Being Spider-Man. And with it, pretty good, fun movie. If you look into pros and cons, I believe that Spider-Man Homecoming comes out in theaters next Friday. I know you're gonna go see it because it's freaking Spider-Man. Alright, first of all, adding in the movie, Tom Holland as our amazing Spider-Man. I liked him, he's really good. Like I said, I like how he juggles Peter Parker and Spider-Man because he pretty much had to convey nerdy teens Peter Parker while also being that confident, you know, Spider-Man, and they both synopsis so well together. He did that really good. He had good dialogue, he had a lot of good chemistry with his other co-stars in the movie, and they all dwelled really good. So, cast of the movie was good. Peter Parker and his crew liked them as Peter and Spider-Man. Man, Michael Keaton as the Vulture. I loved him too. He was a really good villain, very good humanoid villain, because we had a lot of like other villains you're just like, what the fuck, why are you doing what you're doing? I can't relate to you, I don't give a shit that you just killed, whatever. But the Vulture's reasoning and what he wanted to do, what he was doing in the movie and everything was done really well, was executed really well, and Michael Keaton was the perfect actor to do that because we all know Michael Keaton's a really good actor. After he killed it in Harvey Birdman, so of course I knew Batman was gonna kill it in this movie, so Michael Keaton was good. Again, another Marvel villain that you're going to be like, I'm not forgetting him no time soon. He was good as the Vulture, liked him. Now, plot in the movie is really simple. It takes place 2 months after the events of Civil War. You pretty much have Spider-Man just, you know, being like, yeah, I need to prove to Tony Stark that I got what it takes to be an Avenger. While also juggling his double life as Peter Parker, doing, you know, teenage high school Peter Parker things. And there's a homecoming dance in it too. Oh, that's important. While also the Vulture also doing his own personal scheme to, you know, well, I can't spoil that for you. And what the Vulture's doing in the movie is actually pretty relevant to what I think a villain will be doing at this point in the MCU, and it does fit really well. So the plot in the movie was really cool, cohesive. You'll like it. First in the movie, like I said, visually, it's fun. You know what you're getting into in these Marvel movies. Fun, web slinging, fun, good shit. You've seen Spider-Man cinematography done before, so that's in the movie for you guys too. It looked spectacular. It was fun and everything. I liked it. Themes in the movie were also really good too, and pretty much being like, yeah, it's not the suit that makes you Peter. If you can't do it with the suit, then you don't need to have it at all. But the Tony Stark was not really super dominant over Peter. You know, Peter Parker was frustrated with Tony pretty much being like, yeah, just be your regular neighborhood Spider-Man. Be that guy. Don't take on the big honcho people like that. Leave that for the, you know, the Avenger folk. All two of us. And I like how they convey a pretty young Peter Parker. He's only a sophomore, so he's just like, yeah, he thinks he knows everything. He's high strung, you know, he's impulsive. He thinks he can take out these super powerful bad dudes, and he can't. And it really is a rookie Spider-Man, so that might be like a hit and miss for you. You might be used to confident adult Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that gets the job done in his first outing. You might be used to that guy, but he's not that. It's Tom Holland's first go around as Spider-Man, and sometimes it's kind of sloppy. It doesn't really go as good as it could, but I feel like I like that even better because I felt like if a hero is just too strong or just too perfect out the gate, it makes it for a really boring movie because there's no conflict. Because I really like that Peter Parker Spider-Man had to work for everything he was doing for it, even when he tried his best and it wasn't enough. I was still just like, you did good. good enough for me. When you do find that confidence, you find that strength to push forward, it makes it more rewarding. You're like, yeah, try it. Many contacts about the movie, the fact that it's pretty predictable. You've seen this story done before. You've seen these elements in a Spider-Man movie and in an MCU movie done before. Not breaking a new ground. At the end of the day, Spider-Man Homecoming was a really nice entry in the MCU. Spider-Man is going to feel right at home in this movie. It was good having him back under the MCU, done by Sony and Marvel. Glad they came together to make this movie happen. Tom Holland was great as Spider-Man. The chemistry in the movie was really good. The villain was great. Cinematography, the action was great. The humor was pretty good. But not too many bad things about the movie. The fact that it's not breaking a new ground. But other than that, pretty solid, fun movie to go see next Friday. With that being said, I'm going to say that Spider-Man Homecoming is indeed a 9 out of 10, which is worth buying on Blu-ray. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.